everybody, it's Chris and Cheryl here. It's Thursday morning, May. They have to look because I can't remember.
18th.
What'd you say it was?
18th.
The 18th. And it's a beautiful morning. It's chilly. It got cold last night. I don't know what it got down to, but it was cold. I had to turn the heater back on. Reminds me, did you turn it back off?
I did.
So it was a little chilly last night. We got the top down in the Jeep this morning. It's
Fresh air.
too lazy to put it up, but it does feel good.
Feels good.
The sun feels good, and then the cool breeze just feels good too. So, but we're on the way up to the oncology appointment this morning. I haven't seen him in a while. I can't remember the last time I saw him, but I had taken a break from the Medics, and I was only supposed to take a 3-week break, and I ended up taking a 4-week break, and I've been back on that for 2 weeks minus 2 days because I forgot to take it with us down at camp over the weekend, so I didn't have it over the weekend. But I really don't think the Medics is the problem that I'm having. You know, I was thinking I was dealing with this Lyme's disease, and Cheryl's been really looking around to see if she can figure out what's going on with me, because she's tired of seeing me in pain, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm reading that a lot of the chemotherapy drugs can induce an autoimmune response, and similar to lupus.
Right.
And certainly these chemicals that they're putting into his body certainly are going to have some kind of effect, even though it's killing cancer. It causes other problems, and so lupus, drug-induced lupus is one of the things, and then of course fibromyalgia is kind of a generic language that they use.
And I've already been told years ago that I had fibromyalgia when I was dealing with all this pain years ago, and I just didn't believe that one. I thought the symptoms were the same but different.
And it's a generic term for anyone that has nerve pain.
Yeah. But anyhow, I hear sirens coming, so I'm going to get off here.
And it's not the police.
No, but we want to get out of the way if there's something coming up behind us, so we don't need to be concentrating on a video while an ambulance is coming. So we'll catch back up with you when we get done in here, and we'll see you then. So what did you tell me to tell them last night? Instead of saying we'll talk to you in a little bit, I'm supposed to
Later,
say,
Gators.
Later, Gators. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. Okay, everybody. Well, we actually made it home. I was gonna get back with you guys when we came out of the doctor's office, and Cheryl even said get the camera out, and I said no, let's just wait, and then I forgot. So we're at home. The doctor's appointment went pretty decent, actually. He had me feeling a lot better than what the doctors at the hospital had me feeling. He said that he felt like after reading the CAT scan reports and everything, that he felt like the disease, the cancer, was
Stable.
In a stable point. It was stable. He didn't think it was near as bad as what they were making it out to sound. So he actually had me feeling a lot better today. We decided that we are going to be adding another line of treatment. We're going to do a double whammy here on it. We're going to stay on the Cavo Medics, and he's going to add in, he's going to try to add in, if the insurance companies will allow us to do the Keytruda, which is one that they've all tried to get me on here. and we haven't had any luck. But it sounds like he's going to fight for me pretty good.
It's the latest and greatest.
Even if we can just get on the Keytruda, he wants me on that. So we're going to fight for that. And as far as, you know, me feeling bad and the pain and everything, we are going to continue going to the other doctors. I'm going to go to the Lyme specialist and check on him and see if that's what it is. And after watching some other YouTube videos and my wife doing some research and stuff, it's possible that it might be the fibromyalgia. It could be some other things, but
he might try yoga.
Yeah. But after leaving today's doctor's appointment, I felt a lot better. I'm still going to go inside and take a nap because I'm tired. I didn't sleep very good last night. I guess with everything going on. So I'm going to go in here and lay down and take a nap. And then we're going to get up and do some chores around the house and go down to our shop and mow down there. It hasn't been mowed down there but one time this year, and it's getting way out of hand. So we're going to go down there and do some stuff down there later on this afternoon. But yeah,
putz around today.
We're going to putz around. And did you decide, are you taking the whole day off tomorrow, or?
I don't know yet.
She doesn't know yet. Not sure what we're going to be doing yet over the weekend.
Got a few choices. There's some fun stuff happening
there's
locally.
Some fun,
we're doing something.
And one of them involves going back down towards camp, so we would stay at the camper again.
It's a fairy festival. Sounds like so much fun.
I know it sounds weird, but yeah, I'm willing to go check it out.
He just wants to dress up in tights.
I don't know if that's what it's all about, or
no.
I think it's just
vendors,
mainly just artists and stuff like that. Yeah. And we have a good friend of ours, actually the one that
won
the ring that I made, is an artist, and she makes these little fairies out of carves these things out of wood, and then finds butterfly wings and puts the butterfly wings on these, makes some fairies, and makes scenery to mount these things on, and it's really, really cool. So yeah, I could check some of that stuff out.
Yeah, wood carving that you're still supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and I actually took that stuff down to camp with me last weekend, but it was too much going on to do it last weekend, so
still waiting on something.
Yeah, so anyhow, I'm gonna go in here and lay down, and we got plenty to do.
Yeah.
But I got another doctor's appointment tomorrow with the palliative care, so we'll be back in touch tomorrow. So
and Tuda, I have a new phrase for him.
So we'll see y'all tomorrow. So that's a toodaloo.
Toodaloo for now.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Friday. I done forgot the date. May 19th, Cheryl said. She's in the front seat. She's on the passenger side. Mama is driving. I'm headed up to a palliative care appointment. And originally Mom was going to take me because Cheryl took me yesterday, but Cheryl wanted to ride along. And I think she just wanted an excuse to get off early on Friday. But so we're headed up here to palliative care. It's really not much to go over because we just did all this last week when I was in the hospital. What they worked out was all my meds before they would release me. So there's really not much more I think they can do unless she found something better to use for pain. But right now what I'm using is it's a slow release oxycodone, and I think it's called X-Tampa. Is that what it's called? X-Tampa ER, I think is what it's called, or something like that. But it's an extended release pain pill, and then I take a regular oxycodone as needed for, what do they call that? What do they call that pain? breakthrough pain. When I have breakthrough pain, which I'm feeling pretty sore today. Everything I did yesterday, my back is killing me today. My left foot's bothering me today. It wasn't bothering me at all yesterday. So yeah, so that's what we're getting into today. Like I said, I don't think it's going to take very long in there. So we'll go in there, and we're almost there. So when we get done with that, we'll touch base with you all again. So we'll see you all in a little bit. Okay, well, that was very pleasant. It was a good office visit with the doctor and the nurse. The nurse was actually my nurse at the oncologist's office before the first one retired, and she just so happened to be at the palliative care office now, so I still get to see her. And her name's Sheila. She's such a sweetheart. She really helps us out a lot and goes beyond what she needs to do to help us. So we appreciate Sheila. And the doctor that I see up at palliative care now is a younger doctor, and she was probably is the most laid back I've seen her yet, and this is probably the 4th or 5th time I've seen her, and very, very pleasant to deal with them up there today. What's the matter?
Speed limit.
Oh, so yeah, Mom's driving, and we're gonna head down here to this little diner and get. I'm hungry for a BLT. I wasn't really hungry for anything until they kept bugging me. So now I want
to eat.
I want a BLT and.
The doctor said that too.
Yeah, doctor said.
Yeah, the doctor said. So we're gonna go get a BLT, and I'm gonna order a chef's salad to go. They make this huge chef salad. I've never had it, but I've seen it, and I've just been hungry for these different types of salads here lately. Last night I had a Southwest salad that came with like chicken strips that had taco seasoning on it, and it actually had some nacho chips that was broken up, some corn salsa.
Walmart.
Yeah, that one was from Walmart. It was okay. It was okay. I mean, it was fresh. It was still fresh. Salad dressing that came with it could have been just a little bit more. A little dry for me. I like to soak my lettuce, but but anyhow, it was good. And so we're gonna go get lunch. It's a beautiful day out. It's between what's it saying now, Mom? About 72 or 73?
73, the car says.
73, and it's a little cloudy, so the sun's in and out. When the sun comes out, it gets hot, and then it goes back in, and then you get chilly. But it's a beautiful day. We'll take it. I think we decided that we're going to just stay home this weekend. We got some stuff to do around the house. I want to get the pool opened up. We've been slowly working on that. I want to get that thing running and get that cleaned so I can get the solar cover on it and get that ready to go. Hopefully Mom will be bringing my just be my grandnephews, not great-grandnephews, grandnephews. Yeah, it'd be my grandnephews up to swim in the pool on Mondays, hopefully, because my mom watches those kids with my sister Karen on Mondays. So hopefully we can come up, they can bring them up, we can have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and go swimming in the pool a little bit once it gets warm out. But we have not been even close to have any type of swimming weather yet. So, but I want to be ready for when it is. So get that pool open this weekend. I've been feeling good enough. Probably gonna go down into my shop and get my trailer put back together. I tore apart to get some helper springs with the tailgate, so it's a little easier on me. I think I talked about it in one of my previous episodes. But all right, I'm rambling on, and I'm surprised they're just sitting up there quiet. So maybe if I just keep talking, they won't say anything. So, but anyhow, what's that, Cheryl?
What are you supposed to say?
What are you gonna say?
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
It was a good report with the doctor, and he's in a better mood today, so it's a good day.
Yes.
And toodaloo for now.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. I'll check in with you this weekend, and we'll see what's going on. So, toodaloo. Hi everybody, Chris here, Stage 4 Journey. It's been another week since I've been in touch with y'all. Today is Thursday, May 25th, and I didn't film anything over the weekend, last weekend. I did get some stuff done around the house like we wanted to, but I also napped a lot too. But I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better this week. Still having a lot of the pain, but I feel better. Yes, I got a good bit done this week. I got grass mowed everywhere with Cheryl's help, of course, and I got some other odds and ends done around the house that I wanted to catch up on. So it's been nice. I've been waking up earlier in the morning, and you know, I don't get going in the morning, but I was awake, and you know, I'd lay there and either be on the computer or my phone, or watch some TV, but just lay there and relax. And it just felt good to wake up earlier and feel half decent. And even though I didn't get up and do anything, it just felt good to get up early again for once. And you know, when I say early, Cheryl leaves work around 7 a.m. and of course she gives me a kiss goodbye before she leaves, and I wake up and she gives me my pills and my morning pills, and so I get to see her before she goes. And I've been staying awake after she leaves, and like I said, I just lay there, and most of the time I'm on my phone, digging around. I don't have Facebook on my phone. Refuse to put it on my phone, or I wouldn't get anything done. So I just use Facebook on my laptop, and which only gives me about once a day to get on there, that I allow myself to get on there anyhow. But it's been a good week. Like I said, still having pain, so I'm still taking the painkillers. We got a big weekend coming up ahead of us here this weekend. Of course, we'll be down at the river. They have some stuff going on down there, but I'm just going to go down and we're just going to relax. I'm hoping to maybe do a Jeep ride or two. My mom and dad's going to come down Sunday for a picnic. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a crock pot of pork barbecue, and we're just going to have pork barbecue sandwiches, and I'll get some coleslaw, and Dad will bring something. I'm sure he'll bring, he usually likes fruit salad, because I like the fruit salad that he puts together, and Cheryl does too. So we all like his dad's fruit salad, and I'm sure he'll bring some other kind of dessert. But with Sean and Jen down there, and Donnie and Kathy, I'm pretty sure are going to be there this weekend. I need to call him. I haven't talked to him since the last time we've been down, and that's been a couple weeks. So I need to call him and see what they're doing. But if I remember correctly, they said they were going to be at camp this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that, and we can just sit back around the campfire and not do much of anything. And of course, they'll have bingo. They started bingo last weekend that we wanted to go to, but we just decided to stay home last weekend to get stuff done around the house. And so we didn't go down last weekend, but I'm looking forward to play some bingo. It's so relaxing to me, and people make fun of me when I say when I talk about going to play bingo, but it's nothing like you see at the fire halls where the women are going crazy. We just have a good time, and we're laid back, and you know, our pots might only be $30 a piece, but sometimes the jackpot gets up there and it makes it a little more exciting. But it's fun, it's relaxing. We get to sit there with everybody and joke around and just have a good time. And so I really enjoyed doing the bingo. So I'm looking forward to that this weekend. Hopefully Mom and Dad will stick around on Sunday to play bingo with us. I know they enjoy it. They usually stay with us down there, but they're not going to stay this weekend because Mom just thinks it's they're getting in my way, and they're not getting in my way at all. I got my bed in the bedroom in the camper, and I'm usually first one to bed and the last one up, so they're not in my way at all. But I look forward to them coming down for the picnic. I'm gonna call Karen and see if she wants to ride down too. If Mom doesn't want to stay, then maybe Karen will come down and sleep on the couch in the camper. But I gotta call her later too. I gotta call Mom later. But that's what we got planned for this weekend. Like I said, I'm hoping to do a Jeep ride. Donnie and Kathy have a Jeep Wrangler, and Sean and Jen have a Jeep Wrangler, and they had them last summer, and we did not do one Jeep ride together. Now we all did Jeep rides, but we never was able to go along with each other. And it's beautiful country down there in West Virginia, and the Capon Valley. I like to ride around the Capon Valley, and there's a lot of history down there, and it's just very peaceful and relaxing. And the little town that we stay at in Berkeley Springs, it's close to it. They have a lot of antique shops and artist shops and stuff like that. So a really, really nice downtown. They have, you know, vegetable markets or farm markets or whatever you want to call them. Yep, and here we go. My nose running again already. Thought I was going to get through a video without having to blow my nose, but here we go. But yeah, I'm rambling on like I normally do. I'm looking forward to the weekend, and just going to be a quiet weekend and sit around. They do have a band on, I think it's Saturday night, and it's just a top 40 hit band, and they're okay. I've seen them, well, every time they play down there for probably the last 6 or 7 years, and they're okay. They're fun. We'll go up there and listen to them a little bit, but after a handful of songs, usually we stay for a set or maybe a set and a half. But I prefer just being down at camp and sitting around the fire. And Donnie's been doing some fishing, so maybe we'll get into some fishing. I haven't done much fishing down there. We've been down there almost 10 years. This would be like our 9.5 season there. We came in towards the end of the season 10 years ago, and I think I might have only fished maybe a handful of times. I've only had my boat on the water down there once. I found out it's really shallow, and I can't use my boat there because it's too shallow, and the prop will get beat up if I do it. But one time the water was up, way up, and probably shouldn't have had the boat out on the water, but everybody wanted to go for a boat ride, so I put the boat in and we ran a tank of gas out of it, and we enjoyed it. It was fun. I have to take the boat downriver to a place called Big Slackwater, where it's a lot deeper, and there's a dam down there, so, and the fishing's pretty good down there too. So, but yeah, I know I'm rambling on. Next week I got going on a couple things next week. Big things going on next week. So I think Wednesday I have my appointment with the Lyme's doctor. Like I said, he's a Lyme specialist. He works on his own. He has developed his own testing that I know of, just by talking with the nurses and stuff, and also developed his own treatments. What it consists of, I don't know for sure, but they have told me that it is treatable, even though it's old. If it is what I have, if what I have is Lyme's disease, it's still considered treatable. Now they do have, actually called, it's a type of syndrome they call it, and I can't remember what it is, but it's some type of Lyme's syndrome after treatment that you will still feel the effects of Lyme for about 6 months until it slowly goes away. And but the nurse at the doctor's office says that, you know, he almost guarantees that he can get rid of it. It may take some time. It may take a lot of antibiotics, but he's pretty sure that he'd be able to get rid of it. And I never thought I'd say this, but I hope I have that, because then I can go ahead and get that taken care of and get that treated, so I can concentrate on the big item, which is my cancer. And yeah, I shouldn't wish any type of disease on myself at all, but it's been going on for so long, and I've been miserable so long, that I just want somebody to tell me that yes, that's what you have, and this is the treatment we're going to do, and it's going to take this long, and we'll have you feeling better in no time. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's going to be on Wednesday. The initial visit, I don't know what it consists of. I'm sure it's probably some type of testing. I know that the first visit is around $400, and he only takes cash because of him working out on his own. He can't take the insurance because the insurance won't pay, since he doesn't belong to any group or hospital or anything. But he is a specialist in Lyme's, and has been doing it for a long time now. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get somewhere with that. And then on Thursday is a big day. I'll be starting the new treatment. It's called Keytruda. It's an immunotherapy, similar to what I was on before, the Opdivo, but different. You know, the immunotherapies work the same way, but there's different receptors, and I can't explain it. It's too confusing for me. But it works a little differently than what the Opdivo does, is the way I understand it. So I'll be able to handle the Keytruda better than I could the Opdivo, whereas I think it was the eighth or ninth treatment of Keytruda is where I had the adverse reaction to it, and it put a hurting on me pretty bad. Yeah, it put a hurting on me bad, so I had to stop the Opdivo. And I am a little concerned about doing the Keytruda, but I've heard such good things about it. I've joined some support groups online with it, and it just sounds a lot more promising than the targeted chemos that I'm using, even though the targeted chemo I'm on now has worked. I think it's still working. I know we said the other week that my testing showed a growth, but after we printed out the results on our own, and Cheryl went over that test with the previous test, and we didn't see any major growth, where it might have gotten bigger from end to end, but got smaller from side to side. So it's still the same volume, I should say. So I am actually looking forward to starting this new Keytruda. It's gonna be rough. I know it's gonna be real rough. The Opdivo was not a joke, and it was pretty rough, but hopefully the Keytruda won't be near as bad as that. So I may be down for a while. It might not bother me for a little while. I know when I was on the Opdivo, like I said, it took up, I think it was the 8th treatment, and I got every 4 weeks, so that was a good while before it started bothering me. Now with the Keytruda, I will be doing that every 3 weeks for a while, and if my body can handle it, if it's handling it good enough, then he'll switch it up to a double dose at every 6 weeks, and we'll try that out and see how that goes. And the plan is to be on that for 2 years. They usually don't do treatment over 2 years because it can start causing some permanent damage, but they have seen a lot of good results with this Keytruda, and the Keytruda has been getting rid of the cancer and putting a lot of people in remission, and before the 2 years is up. So, but they still want you to go the full 2 years just to make sure that it's gone. Now he said, now if it works better and you get it gets going a lot sooner, then we can talk about maybe stopping it sooner. But the plan is right now for 2 years of it, and I will be continuing doing the targeted chemotherapy pill called Cavomedics that I've been on for a while, and I actually started this journey on Cavomedics, and I was on it for almost 2 years, which reminds me, yesterday, I wanted to do this video yesterday, and I just didn't, but yesterday was the 4-year anniversary of being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Now, I make it sound like it's a birthday or it's a wedding anniversary or something. It's definitely not, but it's definitely an anniversary that you have to look at. It's pretty crazy to think that I've been dealing with this for 4 years now. Couldn't have done it without a lot of help from people like you all that watch my show and give me good support and wishing me the best, and sending me prayers, and leaving me good comments, positive comments. I couldn't do it without y'all. My family, most of my family anyhow, have been very good to me, especially of course Mom. Mom's been there for everything and anything. It's just sad that this is the second time she had to go through it. She went through it with my sister, I'm thinking probably about 7 years ago now. Maybe, I think it's around 7 years. I could be wrong there, but I'm thinking it's that. So she's one of the strongest women that I know, to be able to go through this with her kids is just craziness. And she also went through it with Cheryl. I mean, I think she took Cheryl a couple times after when Cheryl had her chemo. The day after her chemo, she had to go in at the doctor's office and get a shot. I think it was a vitamin shot or a I can't think right now. She had to get some kind of shot the next day, and I'm pretty sure my mom took her to several of those, and of course that's where the ice cream protocol started, and that was before my sister had gotten cancer, and it has continued on through to me, which we haven't been able to do the ice cream for a while because of the large dose steroids that I was on. Gave me steroid induced I'm having a hard time thinking now. Steroid induced diabetes. Forgive me there. I'm just rambling on. So I got a big week next week, and I'm going to most likely shoot a video this weekend. Can't forget the sunsets down there. I'll try to get a good sunset. I know you guys will probably get tired of seeing me at camp. We're going to try to show you different things that we do down there, like our Jeep rides that we go on to sightsee. We'll take you along in town if we go in town. And of course, we'll just take you for a ride on the golf cart. I know a lot of people have sent me messages and saying that they really enjoy the golf cart rides, and that's cool because I enjoy the golf cart rides myself. So but we're gonna do that this weekend, and I'll probably of course I'll showing next week at the 2 different doctor's appointments that I have next week. So I'll keep you all posted on that, and I hope everybody has a happy Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. I'll be thinking about some good friends of mine that are no longer with us, that were in the service. I know Memorial Day is about the soldiers who get killed in action, but I like to think of my friends, especially Warren. We call him Cookie. Wish you guys could have been able to meet him, but we'll be thinking about him this weekend. We're gonna decorate the golf cart up for him in patriotic colors and flags, and yeah, just hope everybody has a good weekend and get to be able to spend it with their loved ones or whoever they want to spend it with. I wish everybody the best over the weekend, and I look forward to seeing y'all next time on my Stage 4 journey. So we will see y'all then. Bye.